On a minister's statement, I call the Premier.
Speaker, I rise to update the House on the fact that the government is in conversations with a number of different service providers who provide direct support and assistance, often life-saving support and assistance to our trans community as a result of what occurred on the steps of this building on Saturday. We will work with those service providers, Switchboard and others, to see whether they need increased support, because what we know is that when we have shocking, awful, harmful displays like we did on Saturday, the number of people reaching out for support, often life-saving support, increases notably. So we won't leave those service providers short in the important work that they do. Speaker, while I'm speaking about the events of Saturday, I want to make it very clear that that was an ugly, evil, harmful gathering long before the Nazi salute was used. Long before the Nazi salute was used. Fancy, Speaker, a group of people, or anyone allied to them, fancy a group of people finding one of the most vulnerable cohorts in our community and then setting out with elaborate organisation and planning and real passion and indeed a sense of urgency to make that vulnerable community's life even harder. Right. To find the most vulnerable and then make their life even harder. As if 15 times the self-harm and suicide rate wasn't enough, what do you want it to be? 20 times? 30 times? We stand with the trans community, with the LGBTIQ+ community, with every person who represents diversity in our community, because all too often they are the targets of those who do not have love and goodness in their hearts, but something very, very different. Can I just say as well, Speaker, consistency is important. It's not good enough to say one thing on Joy FM and another thing on 3AW. It's not good enough. It's not good enough to say one thing on Fitzroy Street and another thing on Spring Street. You're either for equality or you're not. You're either a member of this government or you're a Liberal.
Order. 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 Question time.